I know few people think that just because they have money or power, they think they're immune to the coronavirus. This isn't true. Even if someone is immune, he shouldn't think about himself only, because we need others to make things work.
Wow, it's already New Year's 2019. I wonder what this next year will be like. 2020 is going to be a sublime year. I can just feel it. I wish I was able to peer into the future to know how this next year was going to turn out. Hello, is this thing working? Whoa, did the mirror just talk to me? Relax, it's just me, or rather you, 1 year older. Oh, my wish really did come true. You're here to tell me how great 2020 is gonna go. Did we leave CVS? Did we get into Cleaver Brothers Carnival? Oh, tell me all about London. I would lower your expectations. 2020 is going to be a million miles away from what you think it is. While you do leave CVS, that is the only thing on that list that happens in 2020. What about London? Don't worry, you'll get the much more fun trip going from your room to the kitchen and back to your bed. It's the perfect place to go, as it is the only place that you can go. Really? Wow. So what can you tell me? Knowing Doctor Who, even the slightest bit of news that I'm not supposed to know can lead to catastrophic results. You know, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Believe me, we've already reached those catastrophic results. Let's start on how to prepare you for, what did you say? Oh yes, the sublime year of 2020. Here, I wrote a list. Hand sanitizer, wet wipes, fabric and elastic, Zoom, Netflix. Especially Netflix. Watching the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is going to be your source of entertainment for a while. But you know, the other things are important too. So watching Netflix is going to be the peak of my day. So does the whole world reach a standstill and nothing happens? Nothing? God, I wish nothing happened. Well, I can anticipate it being a crazy political year, you know, with elections. Believe me, as bad as that seems, that's only the tip of the iceberg. Much worse things are on the horizon. But yes, it is crazy with the election. Trump's still trying to stir up trouble. Isn't he always? In retrospect, more this year than any of the others, choosing to spend his time focusing on matters that only grows votes, ignoring those that truly need the help. On a completely unrelated, separate note, guess he got COVID. I'm sorry, COVID? I did not say anything about COVID. You just did. Well, if you're not gonna tell me, I'm just gonna have to guess. Crazy orangutans venture into Denmark. You could guess all night and you'd still be a million miles off. Just know it's a dangerous time. I thought you were gonna tell me how great 2020 was, you know, with plans of Disney, London, and haunt. But all you're doing is making me scared. Is it really going to be this bad? I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best year we've ever witnessed. The whole world seems to be torn apart and everything seems to be going wrong. War, famine, pestilence, and, well, death. Do you realize you just named the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, right? Are you just trying to tell me the whole world ends? You know, for a wish of hope, this doesn't make me very hopeful. Isn't there, I don't know, some good news you can tell me? Sure. There is. It shouldn't take you this long to think of something good. Oh, healthcare workers are finally getting recognition. Musicians are getting the chance to perform on social media. And here's a neat one. Crayola just launched a new line of colors that allowed kids to accurately color themselves into the world. Well, it's reassuring to know that there's some good things that come out of the end of this year. It's a good thing they didn't let slip about murder hornets. You are so not ready for that. I'm sorry, did you just say murder hornets? Maybe? It's nothing though. Well, if you're gonna drop all these bombshells on me, the least that I deserve is knowing how to prepare for all of this. I'm gonna be honest, the world looks pretty grim and gray for a while. More than COVID, people are protesting in the streets for freedom. But for us, it is vital to understand we are in a place of privilege. While there's no way to rewind the clock and change the past, we have the power to take charge and make a change so future generations will learn from our past mistakes. Paving the way for change for future generations is a lot to ask. Where do I even begin? Let your voice be heard. We shouldn't have to wait for a global catastrophe to see that things truly need to change. Remember from Ratatouille, change is nature, the part that we influence. And it all starts when we decide. Be ready, be prepared, and most importantly, be safe. Thank you. Anything else I should know? As much as I implore you to become an activist and let your voice be heard, with all that I can say about COVID is that you need to proceed with extreme caution. Let your voice be heard, but do it safely. Remember, everyone needs protection, including those around you. I think I'm ready to go into 2020 knowing this and having my head held high. I'll try to make you proud, future me. I know you will.